TIFU by waking up my sleeping family screaming there's something in my pants, until my sister found the something. Tonight I coconut up. I was outside smoking a cigarette in my pajamas. Everyone else was asleep. It's a bit rainy and chilly, if that matters. Anyway, I felt something like a lump in my slipper. I took it off, shook it. Nothing came out. Then I felt something, very subtle, near my ankle. I reached down, but couldn't locate it. I tried to ignore it but kept feeling these tiny wiggles. I started panicking, thinking it was a spider. I began slapping my leg. At one point by my knee I felt a little lump, and that sent me running into the house screaming. I am very afraid of spiders. I burst into my sister's room, turned her light on and removed my pants, all while shouting that something is in my pants. She woke up screaming, scared at my sudden intrusion. The dogs promptly ran into her room, as well, confused. I tossed my pants at her and just kept shouting something in my pants. She first said it was nothing, then at my prompting she shook my pants, sweatpants. Nothing happened, she told me it's nothing, see? Good night. I was relieved. I went to grab my pants again, to put them on. I had been wearing no underwear under my pants, not my best decision. And my sister started screaming. I looked and clinging into the zucchini of the sweatpants was a zucchini mouse. I tossed the pants at her because, well, I panicked. We were shouting at each other, both saying do something. The dogs were barking at the confusion. Finally, our parents entered the room. We just shouted at them that there was a mouse. My father was like okay. And my mom asked why I wasn't wearing pants, and then I started shouting it's in my pants. All over again. We put the mouse outside. It was very much alive. Doctor, tonight I coconut up because a mouse was in my pants. Edit. So first of all, I am still amazed at how much attention this received. I posted this after my family went back to bed, while I drank a hot tea to calm down a bit. I figured maybe a couple of people would upvote or comment, based on my experiences posting in the past. When I checked Reddit this morning, I was overwhelmed with the amount of comments and attention my experience got. I showed this to my sister and she had me send this post to her. She absolutely loved it. I would like to address a few things brought up in the comments. I am a woman. I wasn't wearing underwear, but I was wearing an oversized t-shirt that covered my banana. Only part of my butt was exposed. I am not sure why the mouse freaked me out so much. I think probably because a mouse was the last critter I expected to see. I am an adult, probably makes this banana up worse, who currently lives with my parents because of financial and personal issues. I left an abusive spouse and am working on a divorce. My family and my sister are still laughing about last night's scenario. My dad had his own mouse experience when I was a kid, which he brought up today when the mouse in my pants was discussed at Thanksgiving dinner. Went ice skating with my dad when my sisters and I were little, and he suddenly exited the rink. He removed his hockey skate and the mouse ran out. All the kids sitting on the benches getting ready to go skate were shouting about the mouse. My dad said he felt like the skate was tighter than it should have been. Today he told me welcome to the club and high-fived me. Haha. And I have been enjoying reading everyone's own stories about critters who got too close for comfort. Oh man, that's a horrible feeling. When I was about 8, I felt a tickle on my leg and brushed it off thinking it was a thread on my shorts. Felt it again, so I looked down and the thread was brown and hairy. Took a second to process that there was a huge hairy huntsman spider in my pants, then started screaming and stripping off. Mum came upstairs because of my screaming to find a trail of clothes up the hallway and me, stark naked at the end of the hall, bawling my eyes out. That feeling when you don't know where it is and it could still be on you is terrible. Australia really is Jurassic Park. I'd love to visit, but the giant coconut spiders give me pause. I burst into my sister's room, turned her light on and removed my pants. You're the best bro I could have wished for. Pornhub, 2019. What are you doing, step bruh? Throughout this whole roller coaster of a red, I believe the mouse and the dogs were traumatized most. The mouse, sure, but I imagine the dogs were just trying to join in the fun. My one brain cell is singing squirrel in my pants. SIMP, squirrels in my pants. As someone from the UK where pants is underwear, this had a whole extra level of cringe on the first read through. TIFU by using coconut oil as a moisturizer after shaving. NSFW. Last night I was in the shower shaving as usual and I decided to try coconut oil as a moisturizer after shaving my bikini line and private parts. My skin is extremely sensitive and shaving it makes it worse, so I'm constantly trying new ways to stop the irritation. I had the great idea of trying out coconut oil as a moisturizer. I had bought some that day and it seemed to work fine. I leave the shower and go to bed with my husband. As we lay in bed, one thing leads to another and we end up having coconut. Everything is great and I feel nice and moisturized until my husband starts complaining about his coconut burning. He starts freaking out and the skin on his banana got bright red. He freaks out and goes to the shower to rinse his butternut with cold water. The pain just got worse for him and I quickly drove him to the hospital. He was practically crying in pain. He had developed small red blisters all over his zucchini and the skin around it. We were both freaking out and I explained to the doctors everything that had happened. Well, it turns out my husband is allergic to coconuts and had a severe skin reaction to the coconut oil I used as a moisturizer. He is now in bed resting with a sore butternut and a severe coconut phobia. So if anyone has any tips for a new moisturizer, let me know. TL Doctor, I used coconut oil as a moisturizer before having coconut with my husband. He had a severe skin reaction to it and developed burning blisters on his banana. Wow, this is crazy. Thank you for all the awards. Especially the golden coconuts. Very fitting. I'm glad my husband's suffering has brought you joy. He is having a great time reading all the comments while his cheesecake blisters heal. And thank you for all the shaving and moisturizing advice. All your tips are appreciated. Maybe you/coconut throwaway 69 might be a more compatible partner. I regret reading that story and soon my husband will as well. If you like pina coladas and your banana is in pain, more coconut am I right? At least you know he's never put his zucchini in a coconut. Glass half full fight there. Aloe vera, like the real deal, not the after sun gel, was a lifesaver for me. I got a bottle of the pure stuff off of Amazon for my irritated scalp and it's wonderful. I also use tea tree water from Lush for when I shave my head. It reduces razor burn so well without being way too potent. I would try the aloe first, so hope it helps. You could also get an aloe plant. Anytime you need some aloe, break off a small section of the leaves and you'll have pure aloe. Great for skin irritations and sunburns. TIFU, by using the shower head for some adult fun. NSFW. This TIFU just happened. Y'all, it's been a long zucchini holiday weekend. From cooking, to cleaning, to the kids being out of school since Wednesday. I've had little to no me time. So tonight, once the kids were tucked in bed, I decided to treat myself to a nice soak in the tub. Let me tell you all, that cheesecake felt amazing. I scrubbed and soaked and enjoyed. Then, I got up to shower to wash the weekend away. Am I the only weirdo who has to shower after a bath? As I grabbed the handheld shower to wash my nether regions, things were feeling pretty banana good. So I decided to linger there for a while. I mean, hopefully no kids will try to barge in this late, and the hubs is watching YouTube videos on bowling, so he isn't exactly turning me on big time at the moment. Perfect timing. Was playing with the different massage jets and found the perfect pressure. It was about this time, I assume, my husband got up from his videos to start that load of laundry I've been asking him to do since noon. How do I know this? Because just as the pressure got oh so perfect, and my knees began to wobble, the lovely warm water on my lady bits turned to molten hot lava. I was already hitting that big oh so I couldn't just jump out. I was too shaky. So my dumb zucchini just releases the lava hose, causing it to spray all over my shuddering legs. My right leg slips. I go down on one knee, and finally reach past the spray to turn off the faucet. So now I'm in bed, legs splayed, with my fan soothing my meat locker. TL Doctor, used shower head to get off, got burned. Edit, y'all. Gold, platinum? Front page? Wow, I'm humbled. Thanks. Edit 2, husband has found front page. Is an amazing man and bowling is the coolest. Edit 3, more medals. Thank you. My inbox is a pretty full place, but I'm doing my best to reply to all the nice ones. To those saying I'm good with words, Thank you, that really means a lot to me. To those saying I made this up, I assure you I didn't, but I can't prove it, so believe what you will. Lastly, no, I won't be sending anyone photographic evidence of the aforementioned meat locker. The Hubs is watching YouTube videos on bowling. What a butternut, Fred Flintstone. Edit, thank ye all for the upvotes and the silver. Usually don't comment on things, and this is easily the most popular thing I've ever done, haha. I guess I should comment more. This is a super relatable story. I'm glad you're okay though. Thank you, I'm just glad the water heater isn't set higher. As for showering after a bath, that's not too weird. A bath is just dirt soup anyway. That's why the Japanese first go to taking a shower and then taking a bath. Am I the only person who has plumbing that isn't affected by water use in other parts of the house? No, it comes down to how your plumbing is set up. For example, that toilet flushing doesn't cause me any issues, but the washer running makes the water much colder. A lot of newer housing has it where it won't cause any shower issues. In some places it's actually building code for new construction. Meat locker, nice.